to circle the world, to go all the way around it. It's been the ultimate journey on this earth of ours ever since man discovered the world is round. The Liberty Bell flight, like almost all those that preceded it, followed a route that roughly paralleled the equator. Only a very few planes had ever tried to go around the other way, following a north-south route over the poles. And never had a plane carrying passengers attempted it. Until the weekend of October 28, 1977. PanAm decides to celebrate its 50th anniversary by taking 172 passengers on a spectacular one-time-only flight from San Francisco over the North Pole to London, from there to Cape Town, South Africa, then over the South Pole to Auckland, New Zealand, and on back to San Francisco. Around the world over both the poles, all between Friday afternoon and Sunday evening. This will be a weekend to remember. It's the afternoon of October 28, 1977. Here at San Francisco's International Airport, a festive send-off party is in progress for the passengers of a flight that is about to make aviation history. PanAm's fabulous Flight 50. Today is PanAm's 50th birthday, and the party wouldn't be complete without a cake. The plane, named Clipper New Horizons, is a Boeing 747 SP. 47 feet shorter than the standard 747, it was specially designed for ultra-long-range flights. The 747 SP can fly higher, faster, and farther than any subsonic commercial aircraft ever built.
We were basically interested in doing something that would make the 50th anniversary be the big event, and that's exactly the reason for this flight.
The first leg of the flight will take them on a north-northeast course over Oregon, Washington, and Western Canada, across the Arctic Circle, and over the North Pole. Then they'll head south, fly east of Greenland and Iceland, over the coast of Norway, and on to England. New Horizons nears the North Pole. The flight attendants break out the champagne, and the captain starts the countdown.
3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, how about if we toast to a happy and
Flight 50 is over the pole just 6 hours and 6 minutes after leaving San Francisco. It's early in the morning, and the British capital is already bustling with Saturday shoppers. A few miles away, at Heathrow Airport, Clipper New Horizons has landed. From London, Flight 50 heads almost due south, over France and the Mediterranean, across Algeria and the Sahara Desert, and then down the entire length of the African continent to the southern tip, and Cape Town, South Africa. The flight will take 11 hours and 6 minutes, one of 7 speed records set by Flight 50. So the hours race by, and almost before they know it, the passengers are being greeted at Cape Town, South Africa. A little before 1 a.m., Flight 50 takes off into the African night. This will be the longest, and in many ways the most interesting leg of the trip. 7,550 miles across the South Atlantic and the frozen expanses of Antarctica, over the South Pole, then across the South Pacific to Auckland, New Zealand. It's the first time any plane has flown this route. A few hours after leaving Cape Town, Clipper New Horizons flies into daylight, cruising at an average speed of 532 miles an hour. At an altitude of 43,000 feet, it will cover the distance in just over 11 hours. The clouds break up just in time to give passengers a good view of snow-covered Antarctica. You're looking at the very bottom of the world. Its stark, almost mysterious beauty is an unforgettable sight. The first person to cross Antarctica to the South Pole was Roald Amundsen in 1911. His trek took him 17 months. For Clipper New Horizons, it's been a swift 7-hour, 10-minute flight from Cape Town.
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, you're at the South Pole.
Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen.
This is Captain Mulligan now, and a toast to all of you for the big moment we've been waiting for. Congratulations, and congratulations for being aboard.
It's raining hard when Flight 50 arrives in Auckland, but the music of the Maori instruments and singers extends a warm welcome. Till another first. The route for the final leg will be all over water. It will pass west of Tahiti, then cross the vast central Pacific, fly east of the Hawaiian Islands, and finally land at San Francisco, completing its circle of the globe. As if in a hurry to get home, Clipper New Horizons makes its best time on the final stretch, averaging 569 miles an hour. As the sun sets, the California coastline is almost in sight. And as darkness falls, Clipper New Horizons makes its approach into San Francisco's International Airport and touches down. Its long journey is over. The time is 6:57 p.m., exactly 54 hours and 7 minutes after it took off from here.
One of the greatest experiences in my life.
Seeing the South Pole this morning, here we are in San Francisco tonight. It was fantastic.
To circle the world, to go all the way around it, more than 4 centuries after Magellan. It's still the ultimate trip on this Earth of ours.